Hello everyone, how are you doing? Welcome back to my little jungle. Hello again everyone. So yes, it's repotting session again, and I have here my Patinara Elaine Taylor Crewel Smith. If you remember how pretty her bloom, yeps, that her. That's her. Yeah, that's her name. Patinara Elaine Taylor Crewel Smith. So we are going to repot again because she's done blooming, and well, she's been done blooming for a couple months. No, week. Couple weeks. So, and I found that she really need a repot because look. And look how is she doing. She doesn't even have a media. I just put this little media in here to hold her. That way she bloomed good last time. That's why I put that there, because she really doesn't have a media when she arrived. And yes, this is one of them, orchid that came from that big box from Carmela Orchid, and it doesn't have roots anymore. And if you can see here, this one here is the one that has a new growth, and for whatever reason it died and it turned mushy. It turned mushy and then died. So that's why this is how it look. But anyway, I'm gonna show you what she's doing. She has a new growth there. Yep, that's her new growth. So she needs a pretty pot now. I'm just going to remove these dead roots because all of her roots are dead. All of it. It seems like nothing survived from her roots. So I need to trim all of this dead roots as usual. I smell something. Wait a moment, I smell something, guys. I'm gonna ask my husband. So let's continue. I just told husband what's going on because I really don't know what's going on. I want him to check what's going on. Well, I'm not sure if that's from our neighbor or in the property because we're not burning anything. So I'm not sure that's in the house or in the property. So anyway, let's just continue. What am I doing here? Because it needs to be cleaned in order for this to grow nice. Yep. I think that's still good, but these are not. Okay, so as usual, I am going to water hose this to remove all these moss, and of course to clean everything. Ooh, there's another growth here. Good thing I did not clip it. Oh no, that's a root. So Okay, BRB. So here we go again. Yeah, this is how she looks like now. And like this one here, that's a growth, a node, and I have another one here. This one is making a growth, and I have one here, a little teeny one. See that? It's a node and it's gonna be a growth if it continues. And I have one here too, and there's another one down here. I hope you can see it, but there, see, it's so full of growth, but I'm not sure if those are gonna grow. But this one is the sure growth that's growing. So because if you can see, this is where the very new growth that came, and this is where the growth where it bloomed, but it died after blooming, so I trimmed it. And so that's why this plant is trying to grow again, and it shoots this one, and that's also the reason why it has a bunch of growth all over it. They're trying to survive. So anyway, let's put this in this pot, that way it grow again. And I've noticed that this pot doesn't have hole. It has that, see, it has that, but it doesn't have a hole going through the saucer. So I'm not gonna put any screen there, so I'm just going to put this here, my bark chips, and see how it's gonna be growing here. Okay, more bark please. Yeah, it's gonna be having it's going to have a water sitting here, just this much. If you can see this hole, that's where the water is gonna stay, but that's all right. It's not gonna hurt the plant. So it's really going to, maybe I should use a little smaller pot, but it's all right. She can grow here. Yeah, she can grow here. Yeah, this one's gonna be like going to baby this one too, because it needs to have a root to hold herself up. See that? Yeah, I think that's all right to have that pot, because she's gonna sit here until she has a huge growth already, because this pot is pretty and good for these orchids because it has holes. So that's all. That's how easy to to repot orchids. Uh-oh. Oh no. I should have put a stake here. Let me find one. This is too high. No, it will serve the purpose. So there we go. I just want that to hold these. So I think it's gonna be all right. So that's it. So what's next? I am going to water this. Put this name here. There. So I'm just gonna water this and put it back on that rack where I got this. That's where I'm putting them orchids. See, that's the one that I repotted last time, and I am going to put this one right next there, that side, in between that two pots. So those really needs a repot too, because it's been sitting in a nursery pot, so it needs to be repotted. And even those ones there, they're going, that two ones are done blooming. I am still waiting for the 3 oncidiums to be done, and I'm going to mount this from my mount that I made last time. And look how pretty the blooms there. I failed to take a video from that and from the cattleya that's just done blooming, because it keeps raining, and when it rained, I always forgot to go back outside after the rain. So that's it. So anyway, that's how beautiful that one. And it's now some of the bloom of that already gone. Let me give you a show before it totally gone. So that's how pretty that is. And that's there is just started to bloom yesterday. So anyway, that's all for today's video, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.